Died early 1290s, was a late 13th century Tyrnensian abbot and bishop in the Kingdom of Scotland. He appears in the extant sources for the first time on April 25, 1276, he is abbot of Arbroath. According to the Scotichronicon, the work of the 15th century historian Walter Bower, William's predecessor Adam de Inverlunnen had died in 1275, so William probably became abbot in either that year or in 1276. The abbots of Arbroath were ex officio canons of Dunblane Cathedral, and the bishopric in this period rotated between full-time Dunblane canons and ex officio canons such as the abbots of Arbroath. The election was apparently unanimous, and William set off to obtain confirmation at the papal curia. After going through the formality of resigning his rights to the bishopric to the Pope, he received papal provision, and on December 18, 1284 he was consecrated by Cardinal Ordonius, Bishop of Tusculum. During William's time as Bishop of Dunblane, a conflict of patronage arose with Incheffray Abbey. Hugh, Abbot of Incheffray, however, bombarded the episcopal court with legal deeds in order to prove that Incheffray's rights were superior. On September 21, 1287, at Arbroath, the bishop publicly admitted the superiority of Incheffray's rights, and in the following week a final agreement was reached at Kenmore. William backed down to Incheffray's claims, but the abbot of Incheffray appointed Ledgerwood anyway. In 1291, Pope Nicholas IV granted William permission to take oaths from everyone in his diocese regarding the property belonging to churches. Movable and unmovable goods, altars, lands, etc., were all valued, in order to facilitate the repayment of debts owed to the church, particularly in relation to unpaid funeral charges. The Pope also ordered Bishop William to ensure that his own property was left to the church. The former complained of the evil custom whereby the Earls of Strathern would take the property of all deceased bishops. William's episcopate was contemporaneous with the onset on the First War of Scottish Independence. As Guillaume Evesque de Dunblane, he was one of the many great figures of the kingdom who had confirmed the Treaty of Salisbury at the Burgham Assembly in 1290. The bishop was probably one of the 40 commissioners chosen by John de Balliol to make his case for the Scottish throne to King Edward I of England, June 5, 1292. William did not live long enough to take any great role in the warfare that brewed up later in the decade, after 1296, as he does not appear again in any contemporary record.